Every generation seeks answers. Every heart searches for meaning. In a world overflowing with information, true wisdom is often forgotten. Knowledge may fill our minds, but only wisdom can transform our lives. God has always raised men and women whose faith continues to inspire generations. Among them stands Venerable Mar Ivanios, a visionary, educator, shepherd, and pioneer of the Syro-Malankara Catholic Church's reunion movement. His life was devoted to Christ, to the unity of the Church, and to forming young hearts in truth and love. Today, through this creative conversation inspired by his life and teachings, we invite you to discover a wisdom that never grows old.
Welcome everyone. Today we're honored to welcome Venerable Geevarghese Mar Ivanios to our podcast.
Thank you. May the peace of Christ be with you all.
Your Grace, many young people today feel lost. How can we discover God's purpose for our lives?
That is one of the most important questions a young heart can ask. Purpose is not something you chase. It is something you discover while walking with God. Every prayer for the mission He has already planned for you.
So, purpose begins with faithfulness, not with fame.
Walk with Christ each day, and your purpose will unfold in His perfect time.
Your Grace, many young people pray every day, but sometimes they feel that God is silent. What is the true power of prayer?
Prayer is not only about asking God for answers. It is about allowing God to transform our hearts. The fruit of true prayer is seen in how we love, forgive, and serve others. A heart that truly prays becomes a heart that reflects Christ.
So prayer is not about changing God's mind. It's about allowing God to change our hearts.
Pray with sincerity, trust in God's love, and let every prayer lead you closer to Christ.
Your Grace, life often brings disappointment, loss, and uncertainty. During those difficult moments, how can we keep our faith from growing weak?
Faith is not measured by the absence of suffering. It is revealed by our trust in God, even when we cannot see the way ahead. Difficult times are moments when God is quietly strengthening our faith and drawing us closer to Him. Do not lose hope because of today's struggles. The cross always comes before the resurrection. Remain faithful in prayer, and God will never leave your side.
So even our greatest struggles can become opportunities to grow closer to God.
Trust in Christ with all your heart. In every trial, He walks beside you. May God strengthen your faith and fill you with lasting hope.
Your Grace, today's world often tells us to promote ourselves and seek recognition. Why is humility still so important for a Christian?
Humility is not thinking less of ourselves. It is remembering that every gift we possess comes from God. When we place God before ourselves, we become free to love, serve, and lead with compassion. True greatness is revealed in quiet acts of service, hidden sacrifices, and a heart willing to place others before itself.
So humility isn't weakness. It's choosing to let Christ shine brighter than ourselves.
Walk humbly with God, serve others with love, and let Christ be seen in every word and action.
Many young people feel disconnected from the church. Why should someone my age truly love it?
Because it is where Christ continues to welcome every searching heart. The church is more than a building. It is your spiritual home, where faith grows and hope begins. If you've walked away, don't lose hope. Take one step toward Christ, and He will always receive you.
Maybe I've been looking at people's mistakes instead of Christ's invitation.
Stay close to Christ. Love His church and let His love transform your life and our Malankara Catholic Church as well.
Your Grace, someone hurt me deeply. I know I should forgive, but I honestly can't.
What should I do? Forgiveness doesn't begin with strength. It begins with asking Christ to heal what still hurts. When we refuse to forgive, we carry the wound every day. Forgiveness sets your own heart free. Christ forgave us from the cross. Every time we forgive, we become a little more like Him.
So forgiveness isn't for the other person. It's also the path to my own peace.
Ask Christ for the grace to forgive. A heart that forgives is a heart that truly knows His peace.
Your Grace, many young people believe science has replaced religion. Can faith and science truly go together?
Truth never contradicts truth. Science explores creation. Faith helps us to understand its creator. Science can explain how life works. Faith helps us understand why life has meaning. When science and faith walk together, the mind grows in wisdom and the heart grows closer to God.
I see it now. Science shapes my mind and faith shapes my soul. I need both.
Seek knowledge with humility. Seek God with all your heart, and you will never walk in darkness.
Your Grace, why should I serve others when no one seems to care about me?
Every act of kindness becomes a prayer with love. In serving others, we meet Christ Himself, as Saint Teresa of Calcutta did. The Church is alive whenever people love, forgive, and serve. You become part of her mission every time you forgive.
I kept asking, who will love me? Now I realize Christ is asking, whom will you love?
Serve with love, expect nothing in return, and Christ will fill your heart with lasting joy.
Your Grace, today's world tells us to focus on education and career. Where does God fit into all of this?
Education prepares you for a profession. Faith prepares you for a meaningful life. A successful career can provide for your future. A life rooted in God gives that success its purpose.
I was building my resume, but forgetting to build my soul. From today, I want my education, my career, and my faith to grow together.
Pursue knowledge with diligence, work with integrity, and walk with Christ every day. Then your success will become a blessing to many.
Today's world says real leaders think about themselves first. Why should anyone choose sacrifice?
A leader who seeks comfort gains followers. A leader who embraces sacrifice changes lives. The church grows because ordinary people quietly choose love over comfort, service over recognition, and sacrifice over selfishness. Christ did not lead from a throne. He led from the cross. Every Christian leader begins there.
The world teaches me to climb over people. Christ teaches me to lift people. That's the leader I want to become.
Lead with humility, serve with love, sacrifice with joy. Christ will never waste a life offered to him.
Your Grace, my future feels uncertain. How can I stop living in fear?
Fear grows when we look only at tomorrow. Hope begins when we trust the one who holds tomorrow. The church reminds us that hope is never a feeling. It is a promise rooted in Christ, who walks beside us even when we cannot see the way. Christ never promised a life without storms. He promised that he would never leave us in them.
Now I see. Fear kept asking, what if I fail? But faith reminds me, what if Christ is already walking with me?
Walk each day with faith, not fear. Christ is already waiting in your tomorrow.
Many young people feel the Holy Qurbono is routine. Why should I keep coming?
The Holy Qurbono isn't something we watch. It's where Christ welcomes us through something called liturgy. At every Holy Qurbono, Christ gathers his family, feeds our souls. That is why liturgy is ancient mystery, modern journey. Every prayer and every hymn gently draws our hearts closer to Christ.
Now, I wasn't just attending the Holy Qurbono. Christ has been waiting there to strengthen me, heal me, and fill my heart every single time.
Never come to the Holy Qurbono out of habit. Come to meet Christ. He is waiting for you with his love, his mercy, and his very life.
Your Grace, if Christians are divided, why should I care about the church?
Why should I care about the church? The church isn't a home for people. It's where Christ heals, forgives, and helps ordinary people like you and me to become holy. Don't ask, what can the church do for me? Ask, how can I help Christ build his church?
Now I understand. The church won't change without me. If I want unity, I must first live it.
Be the reason someone returns to Christ. Live with love, build unity, and let your life strengthen his church.
Your Grace, can I truly follow Christ while chasing my dreams, studies, and career?
Christ never asks you to abandon your dreams. He asks to be at the center of them. Without Christ, success may satisfy for a moment. With Christ, every success finds its true purpose. A Christ-centered life isn't about doing less. It's about letting Christ guide every choice, every dream, and every step.
Now I understand. I don't have to choose between success and Christ. The closer I walk with him, the more meaningful my life becomes.
Put Christ first, and everything else will find its rightful place. Walk with him every day, and your life will become a blessing to the world.
Your Grace, I study, I work hard, I learn so much, but deep inside I still feel empty. Why?
Because knowledge fills the mind, but the human heart longs for something greater than information. Wisdom is knowing Christ, trusting him, and allowing Him to guide every decision of your life.
Can education, success, and achievements ever fill that emptiness?
Education shapes your mind, builds your future, but only Christ gives your life meaning, direction, and lasting peace. That is why Christ gave us His church to teach the truth, nourish us through the Holy Qurbono, strengthen us in prayer, and walk with us toward holiness.
Now I understand. Knowledge may answer my questions, but only Christ can answer my heart.
Walk with Christ. Love His church. Let your life become the gospel that others can see. May God bless you always.
Thank you, Your Grace, for sharing your wisdom with us, and thank you to everyone who journeyed with us through this series. Knowledge fills the mind, wisdom transforms the heart. MCYM Gurgaon Diocese takes sign of you.
Thank you.
Ivanios.